Thank you, Rojon. I'm glad to be here in Rotterdam, and you may be all thinking what I'm going to tell you about Dirk van den Broek, because that's in the title, the supermarket Dirk van den Broek. So let me tell you all a story. I had a friend in high school called Sam, and when he was talking, he had this R in his words that was very exaggerated. So in every break he would say, gaan we nog naar de Dirk? Because that was a supermarket nearby. And this became a joke in our friend group. And we were always saying, let's go to the Dirk together at every moment. And this continued for several years. And also in my home I started doing this. And eventually my family wanted to get a dog. So we had to think of a name. And I said, let's call him Dirk. So they all agreed. Eventually I had to convince them a bit, but they all agreed. And I thought my life wouldn't change that much. I thought, dog, you have to walk with him, play with him a bit and feed him. But this was not so the case, because Dirk was not an ordinary dog. He's a Friese Stabij. I don't know if you all know what it is, but he's a middle-sized dog. Black with white and very energetic. So he had some uncommon traits. I think they are uncommon, but I don't know, honestly. So it started with our shoes disappearing. And we found our shoes back in the garden, and they were broken. But we taught Dirk to not do this anymore. So now he's not taking our shoes if they are on the right place, but if they are standing in the living room, he will still take them and bite them. So he's also teaching us to keep our shoes in the right place. And now he's only taking socks. Especially when he's happy, he takes a sock in his mouth and making a sound, a very happy sound, and turn with his body, very happy. And I told you he's very energetic, so he does this every time someone comes in our home, even if he doesn't know who the person is. And he also likes to run very much. For instance, when he was little, he was running along with scooters and stuff, and this was not a really good idea, as you can imagine. So we taught him to not do this anymore, obviously. And now he's only running with the train. he can't outpace it, but someday he will, I guess. And he also likes animals. So he wants to catch them. He's a hunting dog, kind of. So he's running in the landscapes to catch hares and stuff. And oh, I didn't tell you that, but he was burying the socks in the ground in the garden too. And he likes to dig as well. So with liking the digging and also liking animals, you have the animal mole. If not everyone knows what it is. It's a black animal that's digging in the ground and leaving these hopes of dirt. So Dirk likes to dig them up and make them dead. So he doesn't really succeed with catching the hares because he's not that fast, but he succeeds quite often with catching moles. And when he has the mole in his mouth, or the hare, he really won't let go of it. So I can shout all I want, Dirk, let go of it. But he really won't let go and running away from me and stuff. So other animals he likes are chickens, for example. we have chickens at our home, and he doesn't buy them, fortunately, because then our chickens would be dead and I would have no eggs in the morning anymore. But he's barking at the chickens because he thinks he's playing with them. The chickens don't think that too, but yeah, he thinks so. And it was quite an understatement of me to think Dirk would be an ordinary dog if I gave him a name from a not so normal joke. Yeah, and he became a not so normal dog. If anyone has a dog that also has these traits, I would like to hear it. But yeah, I'm the first one to encounter this. Thank you all for the speech.